Hello, this is Goto. Welcome back to Islands of Insight, the Hub Puzzle series. We have logged back in over here into the Verdant Glen, and there's a matchbox over there. But let's see what we can take for quests that we're going to be doing here. Perspective puzzles and airborne puzzles are something I can definitely get behind, so I'll grab those. Let's kind of work our way towards the Lucian Waters and work our way towards Lucian Waters and see what spawned over there today. I was just looking for this matchbox. There it is. Are armillary rings a perspective puzzle? Apparently not, even though they seem to be perspective by, like, definition. But they are airborne, so there's that at least. But yeah, we're gonna head over and see what spawned today in our list of puzzles that we are still looking for. Let's see here. Where do we want to stand for this guy? Looks like we either need to stand off the grid over here or over here for these three. There is also a position here. So let's try this position first. There we go, that was it. Okay. Matchbox in here. Let's go and get this pattern grid. What kind of pattern is this? I'm just gonna assume it's like a mirrored pattern. So dark and okay. Yeah, it was just like completely rotationally symmetrical there. Where might this matchbox be here? Oh, right here. How about that? Basic little grid there. Alright. Here we are at Lucian Waters. Here we are not at Lucian Waters. Yeah, I have been distracted by a matchbox. And a match tree. Nope, the match tree is done. Just the matchbox then. If we can find its buddy. That one over there. It is. Okay, so what do we have currently available in this area? Let's take a look. 3 sightseers, no matchboxes, 1 hidden cube, 2 hidden archways, 2 hidden rings, 3 lodger grids. That's not very many. I suspect that's the same as last session, since it's not been a full day since my last recording session. It's like the next day, but might not have been long enough. Ooh, the last morphic fractal is spawned today. So let's try to make sure we find that morphic fractal. The rest of the stuff I'm not gonna be too worried about because there's not that many that spawned, but let's definitely go to all the places we know where wall tiles appear and find the morphic fractal that we, the last one we need, and then we never have to do a morphic fractal in this area ever again. How exciting. Okay. So wall tiles, they sometimes spawn over here. Neither of those are what we're looking for. I think there was one over here, but it looked like it was complete. Yeah, that's complete. Let's see, there's some that spawn along in here sometimes. Don't see any on this side. None over here. Here's one of the logic grids we're looking for, and a sightseer, so we're gonna pick both of these up, of course, but hopefully we find those, forgot what they're called already. The, logic grid soon. Not logic grid, dang it. The fractal. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? What happens if we do this? We end up with a situation like this. This works. Okay, this is over here in this pond. Looks like it's from the other side. Okay. Nothing over here. Wall tiles along this mountain. Nope. How about up here? Oh, here it is. Alright, this is our last morphic fractal. Okay, so we are looking for when 3 tendrils are going to the up, down, left, and right over here. So just gonna kind of shuffle until we start to see what we're looking for. It didn't look like anything what I was looking for, but okay, I'll take it. That's every single morphic fractal complete. 99 out of 99. Let's go. Woohoo! So yeah, we never have to do those ever again. That only leaves 2 logic grids. 1 hidden cube, 2 archways, 2 hidden rings, and 2 sightseers. That's the only things that are available in this whole continent today. That's kind of crazy that we're getting it down to that level of completeness. Am I going to spend much longer looking for any of those? I'm going to just do a quick run around. I just heard a cube. Maybe I didn't hear a cube. I'm just going to do a quick run around of the area. Ooh, here's one of the 2 logic grids even. Okay, let's go like this. And we're gonna see if we can find any more. So now there's like less than 10 puzzles available in this whole area. That's pretty cool. Just for today though, of course. Like, in total there are still a decent number to go. There's one of the hidden rings. Nice. Right. How many hidden rings does that leave us at today? Leaves us at 1 hidden ring. It would be like awesome to find all of the hidden puzzles, but they are kind of hard to spot, if I'm being honest. And they don't make any. Some of them don't make any noises unless you're really close to them. So, like, unless I'm really like combing up close to all of the features over here, there's a good chance I'm just like not gonna notice or see them. Also, the waterfall sounds like the hidden cube. That's fun. That is so fun. I forgot to have fun. Anyways, let's see. Anything else over in this general area? Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything else spawned that we haven't that we need to complete, so I'm just going to go ahead and divert course. We're gonna now head over towards the congruence cluster, see if we have any new congruence cluster puzzles over there. And I think after we go, scratch that, I'm gonna go to myopia puzzle first, and then after that, I think I want to kind of continue in the Autumn Falls area to do like cleanup for today's session. So let's go towards myopia. Let's grab a couple puzzles on the way. Oh gosh, these really nondescript sightseers are gonna be the end of me. Okay, I think we're looking over here at this tree on the right. Here we go. What I saw, it's really hard to see, but here kind of between the little blades of this bush right here, I barely saw that the pips on that puzzle over there. So if that hadn't been there, I would have been lost. Still probably to this day, they say he would be looking for that puzzle. Okay, what the heck are we doing here? Don't make, like, any fun shape ever. Cool. Let's go, then, one symbol per light area as well. Okay, so we need to avoid S pieces, we need to avoid that. We don't need to avoid elbow macaronis, but we do need this to go somewhere. Let's see, if we go down, if we go light here, then we're in trouble, so that has to be dark, and then this has to be light. No L pieces allowed. This is probably going to... could go to either the 6 or the 7. But wait, if it goes to the 6, we're going to force a 4x1 here, so this cannot go there. Okay, this is gonna have to go... Let's see, block that piece, block this piece. I guess this is kind of like all dark regions have area 1, 2, or 3, is what this rule set is saying. So that actually makes it sense. All dark regions have area less than 4. Okay. Now that I boiled the rule down, that that actually helps a lot. This is gonna have to go towards this 5. So this is part of the 5 over here. This can't connect. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Block those. This is going to the 4 over here. We probably want to scrunch everything in down here, so let's put the, whoops, let's put the 4 down there, and then the 5 over there, and then finish that 5. Cool. Ooh, 4 pip. Jeez, the 4 pit puzzles in the Lucian Waters, or the Serene Deluge, are built different. They're just built different. They are tough. Okay, let's go up. Whee! And let's go up again. I'm not gonna say it this time. Sorry. Any new puzzles today? No? Okay. Well, glad I asked. Let's do this guy here. Dark regions, area 3. Okay. Very nice. Looks like we have a maze right here. Let's do it. Ooh, what is this claustrophobic maze? Jeez. Okay, well, it was easy at least, but it had some narrow hallways. Ooh, I do like a hidden pentad in the Serene Deluge. And then we have a shifting mosaic here. We're gonna tackle that once we've gotten 4 out of the 5 relics here, just so we can let the bubble kind of shrink down a little bit while we work on it. Not that we need to, for the most part, but might as well. Okay, yeah, I didn't really even give it much time. Let's see, where are we shrinking? We are going up and that way. So if we go back up this mountain, we should see our last relic. Yep, there it is, right in that bush. Okay. Let's get this guy. And then after this puzzle, I want to go to the congruence. Alright, how do we want to start this puzzle? So we need to do this and that. This gives us all sorts of problems, so let's not do that. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. So I think we need to come all the way over here. That's our first step. Then, what do we want to do from here? We need to go here. Oh, okay. I was kind of overcomplicating it, assuming it was going to be a little bit more clever than it actually was, but it was pretty simple. Alright, let's go on a wild goose chase for this guy now. Actually? Oh, jeez, why they do this? Do you see this guy? What? Didn't even give me, like, hardly any time to get to him. Alright. Come here. Look at it. You better not go anywhere else. Thank you. Okay. Let us head over towards the, let's go ahead and go towards the congruence puzzles now. I'll grab this really quick just because I saw it. I'll grab this because I see it. Let's go. Congruence cluster, here we come, even though there's probably nothing available, but we go to check anyways. Watch this be like the day where there's like 4 available. We can do this real quick. Okay. I see puzzles down here that need solving, but that's not what today's focus is, so we are gonna continue, get the check in over here, and then we're gonna kind of go around the Autumn Falls Forest today, I think. Let's see, we're at 20 minutes already. I do think I like the shorter episode format, maybe. Helps get a little bit more organized, and then I'm like, okay, we gotta go point A, point B. Don't dilly-dally too long, and then I can kind of like dilly-dally at the end here. Ooh. Here's one of the flow orbs for which I have a platinum. Let's come back in a second once we have looked at our congruence cluster puzzles. Nothing today. Nothing today. Okay. Go up to that flow orb. Gotta knock out that platinum. Alright, here we go. We got 5.4 seconds. My best is 7 seconds. Wow. Doesn't seem very good. Okay, well, I knocked off a whole second on that attempt, so already a pretty substantial increase in my time. Or decrease, I should say. And there we go. 2 tries to platinum it. Very nice. I'm gonna actually take a real quick look at my save stats output to see where those last few flow orbs that I have silver time are on. One moment. Okay, so it looks like there is one in the... There's one silver in the Shady Wildwood, and there's one silver in the Verdant Glen. And then there was one silver in Autumn Falls, 7 seconds, that's the one I just did. So that one is now ticked off. I now have 2 silvers left in the aforementioned areas that I want to clean up at some point. Alright, this is interesting. Can't go this way. You can't go this way. Wait. Yeah, we could go that way, I think. Let's see. We can't put a dark tile here, so that's gonna be blocking those 2. Okay, here we go. Now we can block those, we can block this in, and then we can block this in. Okay, and then block this in. It took me too long to see that one move there. It was kind of like the whole crux of the puzzle. Alright, so let's see in the little forest area of Autumn Falls. I say as I'm jumping into the chasm area. Dark, 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 dark is what I saw on these beams. Saw dark here. Oh. Dark here. Oh, jeez. These are like too fast for my slow eyeballs. Is the rest light? Okay, there we go. I guess this is abacus when calculator broken. Okay, let's go over here. 7 flow orbs. Ooh, this is not gonna look that easy to figure out. Let's go ahead and see what this looks like. So there's 4 on this level and then 3 up on the roof. What? That was it? I'm gonna do it again, so I can do it a little faster, because that seemed like I was, like, not even really, trying. And I got it, so... There we go. Get an extra 54 mastery, I will take that. Let's go back up to the forest area. Alright. Anybody in here? Light motif in here. Light motif here as well, but I cannot tell where it's coming from. I'm gonna guess it's up here. Let's make our way up there. I'll do an armillary ring because we have this airborne puzzle quest we are trying to finish. I hear a hidden Q. There it is. Okay. A light motif. Here it is. It's kind of obstructed in the rocks there. That's not what those are supposed to look like, but... well, what am I gonna do about it? Alright, looks like we are looking down at that temple over there. Somewhere where there's some flow orbs. Flow orbs? That's not what those are. Sky drops. Maybe over on this side. I'm thinking we might want to be down here. And then kind of in the brush. Maybe not this much in the brush. Let's see what our parallax is looking for in this building. So it's smaller. Wait, it's bigger in the preview, so we need to go closer. This tree doesn't exist, so we need to find the tree. It looks like that tree over there. So how do we get this to... Do we actually need to be up here, maybe? No, now that tree is like way too low. Is there somewhere we stand like on this cliff? Doesn't look like it. Let me just walk around a bit and see if this lights up. And it could also be this tree here with that tree. Oh, hidden rain. Hello, I will... Wait. Okay, I was like, that didn't look like a completed hidden ring. Here we go. There we go. Really hard to tell what exactly we were looking for over there. Let's go back up here because there was a grid. Logic grid. Alright, no squares connect all light and dark. Okay, so we can start with this. That. This. Light, 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 light. No, checkerboards. No square, no checkerboard, no square. No, no isolation. There we go. Ooh, 5 pipper. Let's go. 1 symbol per light area. This 13 is pretty contained down here, so I'm gonna just assume it needs to take up much space. Let's stick this 6 just as much in this corner as we can get it. Let's put this 4 over here. Let's put the 5 over here. Let's put the 7 over here, and then I'm gonna just guess the rest of... Oh, the rest of this space needs to belong to the 13, but I need to make a better cross-section for this 5 and 7. So let's actually just not solve the puzzle like that. I think the 6 is probably good. And I think the 4 is... Let's do it like this. There we go. This looks good. When you do kind of diagonal borders like that, you can maximize the amount of area you give numbers. Okay. Alright, well... let's do a few more puzzles, and then that's what we're going to call it for this one. So let's see, we got a rolling block puzzle, hidden archway, and a music grid. My favorite combination. Alright, we have a 1x1 rolling block puzzle. So if we go down, we have 2 terminus. Let's go left. Now we have 2 terminuses again. So down left doesn't work. Down right, does that work? No, because we have a terminus here and here now. So down does not work. How about left? Left, down. Looks good so far. Yep, this will do. Okay, music grid. It looks correct so far. Nope, that was not correct so far. Foresight saved me. Why'd they make those so tough? It's only a 3 tipper even. Let's take a sightseer and then let's wrap up after this one. Alright, so what are we looking at here? We have a little building, there's a lot of moss on it, hidden cube, and a 2-pip logic puzzle. Okay, well this is not too bad because there aren't that many buildings. It looks like this one here. It's like a logic grid on top of a hidden cube. Here we go. Great. Okay, let's go finish our airborne puzzles real quick, and then that's where I'm gonna call it here. So a good place to, if you have the airborne puzzles quest, you can always go to the Temple of Infinite Rings, because all of those count as airborne puzzles, and also I still need some of the puzzles in this area. I think I have like 12 or something of these left. I don't know exactly how you figure out which ones you still need. I guess you just go over here and you like do as many as you can get done, but like I don't know what constitutes making these unique versus otherwise. I don't know if there's like actually only 400 or however many, 430 something of these that spawn unique. Got a level 84 armillary ring mastery. Alright, I guess it's something. Alright. There's our quest complete. Let's do like a couple more. And let's go back to the orb over here. Alright, and these quests kind of stink, so I'm not going to take them. Alright, I'm going to run save stats really quick. I'm not going to pull it up, but I am just going to run it. So let's take a look at things. Okay, whoops. You didn't see that, but let's see over here. I am looking, yep, we have 2 flow orbs. Puzzle 13701. I wonder if I can find which one that is real quick, just as a demonstration, I guess. So flow orbs all 13701. Are these labeled here? Ooh, they are labeled. Hold on. 10796. Okay, so 10796 is over here. Let's see if that spawned. Like, why not? It's over here-ish. So we now know where our two silver ones are, because the map, there's like the save stats. Hi, hidden archway. The save stats map gives you a output, like a CSV file, comma separated value file of all of the flow orbs you have done, and then it tells you what time you got, what the thresholds for each time are, and stuff of that nature. And it also includes a puzzle ID, which if you then go and look at the maps it generates, the maps also have IDs for puzzles on them. So I was able to find this specific one. Now it looks like it's not spawned today. Let's see what our other one is real quick. Go back in the CSV. 13701, and then on the map 13701 there's 702, 701, 13701. Where is it? I know I'm not showing anything on my screen, by the way. Okay, it's right here. So monolith left and then down a little bit. So it's around this area. Let's check if it's on the floor over here, and then it could also be up there on that floating island. So this will probably be something I want to check in future episodes. Just come over here and check these two areas for those two silver flow orbs I got finished. I might have just been doing those like with my girlfriend when we were playing together online, and I never went back and finished them, just so we weren't like spending forever doing, or she wasn't watching me spend forever like run the same flow orbs course over and over. Yeah, not seeing any flow orbs around here, so I'm gonna guess these are not spawned either. Alright, well, that's where those two are. What else did I want to look at my save stats tool for? Let's look at my total completion for... I'll actually go ahead and switch windows here, and I will make sure my microphone is working, don't worry. Microphone test? Okay, looks good. Okay, so here's all the daily puzzles. Here's what I have left. As we can see, Lucian Waters is actually looking quite sparse here. So these, let's see, zoom out a little so I can see the legend. These brown and... Let's see, the brown ones are hidden rings. The light blue squares are hidden archways, and then where's the hidden cubes? The kind of gray squares are hidden cubes, so we can see those are kind of just all over the place still. It's gonna take a while to find all those, but they'll go down. We found like 3 today, right? Or 2 or 1? I don't remember. We found 1 or 2. There's no glide rings left, no flow orbs left. There's a wandering echo over here left that hasn't spawned. Leitmotif is, there's one over here, here, and here. So there's 3 of those that are left. These kind of cyan circles, those are all sightseers. And the green ones are matchboxes, only a few of those left over here. Alright. And so much other stuff left in the other areas, it's not even worth looking at them. Alright, let's go and see our overall stat sheet. 88% of puzzles in Lucian Water is solved. That's awesome. Now 99 out of 99 of the morphic fractals. Love to see that. Let's see. Temple of Armillaries. We have 12. Yep, 12 puzzles left there. Again, not really sure exactly how you find those. You just have to solve them and keep solving them until you get the 12. Does that mean every time I solve one, it's a 1 out of 341 chance that it's one of the ones I needed? Uh, kind of sounds like it. Cosmetics we need to buy more of. Hub puzzles overall 54%. I believe when I started this, so like 5 episodes ago, it was at 50%. So 1% per episode isn't that bad, but I could also be misstating that. uh yeah, and then up here in the top right corner we can also see congruence and myopia puzzle clusters there. We have 12 in congruence and 5 in myopia. So it's no wonder every time we're going up there we're not really finding any because there's not that many to find. Right now, the least complete area is, besides Lucian Waters, is Shady Wildwood, and the most complete is Autumn Falls. So maybe we should be focusing more on Shady Wildwood, bringing that up to par. Yeah, Autumn Falls and Stirring Deluge, I'm guessing, are kind of leading the pack just because they are where myopia and congruence were. Probably same thing for Lucian Waters because Lucian Water cluster was over there and I went there a long time. So yeah, that's where we are. Anyways, thanks for watching the Islands of Insight Hub puzzle series. This is where we're gonna end this one. I did end up going a little over here, but that's okay. The 30 minutes is like a soft goal, not a hard goal. So next time, more puzzles. I mean, I guess like that's what it is, right? Next time, more puzzles. I don't really have a specific goal. Take care, and if you're enjoying, keep watching. See y'all.